Hi, Sherry here.
And Mo.
Sorry it's been a while. We had a lot going on. Well, including hair change, hair color. Since we were gone, let's see, a lot has happened. Well, the first thing we did receive a message for someone asking for a live pregnancy test because it was a false positive. I didn't really see any point in taking another pregnancy test. We knew wasn't positive. It was clear it wasn't positive. The line actually went away. I mean, we have the test here, and you can clearly see it's just one line. Like it was clearly playing tricks on us. We even took a second one. Let's see. There you go. One line. So, no. In addition to that, um, I thought my cycle was scheduled to come on the 20th. Well, calculating the 28 days. I don't know if something changed in the atmosphere. Maybe the earth turned sideways. But my 28 days was at September 20th. My cycle came on the 17th.
Right.
And the Glow app, said it would come on the 17th. But I was like, this can't be right. I'm 28 days. It comes on the 20th.
That's an awesome app. And we have told our viewers about that before, right? Glow.
We did tell them about Glow before, yes.
Remember that female wrestling group? Wrestling thing. It's called Glow. I'm just, yeah, back to the baby. Anywho, just wanted to throw that out there.
This is what I have to deal with. So Glow did say it would come on the 17th, and it did. It came on the 17th. So we've calculated again, and according to that app, I should ovulate between the 30th of September and the 1st of October, which is next week. We did let the parents know, and they're very excited. So they're planning on coming here a few days before. We're going to play it safe. Not really going to try to get it on the day of or maybe the next day after. We're going to play it safe and do it. Sorry, it was one of the kids coming downstairs. Go back upstairs, Sage. We're going to play it safe and do it a few days before. That way, the soldiers are already in there when I ovulate. Again, instead of waiting afterwards and playing pretty much Russian roulette. From our research, soldiers last 5 to 7 days.
Sign language, just in case your volume is messed up on your phones or computers. Go ahead. Speak to the viewers.
The soldiers will last 5 to 7 days. So we'll see what happens. I will start taking my ovulation test to see if I'm getting closer and closer. I'll try to share that with you guys. I'll try to keep the strips to see and show each day where the ovulation is. I'm going to do one this evening because, according to research, it's not good to do the ovulation test first thing in the morning, only the pregnancy test. So I'll do one this evening, which we may or may not post tomorrow.
Okay. Now I wanted to go back to something for a second, because I know you showed the. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that the one line, and of course, like she said, this was the false positive.
False positive.
False positive, but you can see there it's just one line. The false positive gives you a very faint second line, and I'm assuming after time it just starts to pretty much disappear.
Well, this is what happened. I took the test, and it says after 3 minutes or after 5 minutes. Some tests, which clearly happened on the other test that we took, not the first response. It was this one. Oh, my nails are hideous. Not the first response. It was on the other one. If you wait a certain amount of time afterwards, that faint line comes up. And what I found is that it says the test is still reacting to your urine. And
HCG level?
yeah, it still reacts to it, causing a false positive. I felt really bad because the parents were so excited, but I kept telling them not to get excited, to wait for 2 solid lines. But my loving wife,
That'll be me,
kept making it worse. She's like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant. I know you're pregnant. You're pregnant because of the way you're acting. But I act the same way when my cycle is coming. So I kept saying, honey, it could be my cycle. I vomit.
and as I told you guys on a previous video, I saw what I saw. Those were baby signs.
Those were,
PMS?
yes, that was PMS. And the confusing part is the same signs you have for pregnancy or some of the same signs you have for PMS. And I'm one of those people who vomit. It's horrible. 2 to 3 days before my cycle is due, I go through some sort of chemical imbalance. I don't know. The bloating, even though the bloating isn't as bad as it was this time. The bloating was horrible. Like I said, I think the earth tilted. I don't know what happened, but it was crazy. The bloating was unbelievable. The cramping was unbelievable. I'm convinced the earth tilted. I'm going to look it up.
So
Because the mom, wait,
when
let
the
me
earth
see.
tilted,
What
my
happened?
head went like that.
Because the mom, same thing happened to her. Her cycle came a few days early. A cousin of mine, her cycle came a few days earlier than it was supposed to. Something happened, people. I'm convinced. So, either way, really? What happened? What happened?
The earth tilted.
And what happened?
Don't mind me.
They're scheduled to come into town because, as you know from our last video, they're in Georgia. We went there, so this time they're coming here. They're gonna party. I already see it.
Me and the dad.
They're gonna
Yes.
they're gonna party.
We're gonna blame it on the alcohol. Yeah.
I will be drinking fruity water.
I'll be drinking fruity cocktails.
If they love me, they'll do the same. To have some sort of support.
I can drink water. Vodka and tonic water. Yeah, I
No,
can do that.
that's not the same.
That's the same. You said water. You didn't specify what type of water. Tonic water, seltzer water, club soda, water.
Pray for me, people. Pray for me. So, like I said, depending on if the ovulation test shows, I don't know, anything, it may be a really light line. If you want to see it, send us a message. We'll show it. We'll put it up if you want. We're gonna keep them anyway to track it. So just let us know if you want us to make a video and show it, and it's not a problem. Anything added besides liquor and tonic water?
No. That's what I was getting ready to say.
All right. So until next time, like, comment.
Wait.
Didn't I ask if there was anything she wanted to say?
You didn't tell them to send the baby dust.
I was going to say that. That's at the end. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Like, comment. If you have any questions, send them to us. Please send lots of baby dust and lots of baby sticky dust. Any kind of dust there is. Cross your fingers, your toes, your eyes. Have a good evening, everyone.
Later, guys.